Have you ever dreamed of living on a postcard-perfect beach where every day feels like a vacation? Let me introduce you to Aruba, one happy island, where that dream is not just possible, but real. Aruba isn't just about stunning beaches and turquoise water. It's about the warmth of the people, the vibrant culture, and a slower, more joyful way of life. Beyond the resorts, you'll find neighborhoods full of color, local flavor, and a truly welcoming community. Here, the biggest luxuries, sun, sea, and connection, are always free. And yes, you can live here, even on a budget, and still enjoy so much. Let me show you how. So, how do you make paradise affordable? Simple. Live like a local, not a tourist. Skip the tourist traps. Eat at snack trucks, shop at local markets, and rent in neighborhoods like Paradera or Santa Cruz. Trade oceanfront condos for charming apartments with gardens and real community. The island itself becomes your gym, your playground, and your daily adventure. Snorkel, hike, and watch sunsets for free. Living on a budget here means deeper connections and richer experiences. You'll find your favorite fishermen, discover hidden bakeries, and make friends who invite you to backyard barbecues. Living affordably in Aruba isn't missing out, it's gaining the real island life. Meet Maria, a spirited woman who journeyed from Colombia to Aruba with little more than a suitcase and a heart full of hope. She arrived on the island, not knowing what the future would hold, but determined to create a new life for herself. The first days were tough. She missed her family, her language, and the familiar streets of home. But Maria was resilient. She watched, listened, and learned from her new neighbors, picking up local recipes and customs, and slowly, she began to feel at home. Starting with a small cart and a handful of ingredients, Maria poured her passion into every dish she made. Her food stand quickly became a gathering place, where locals and visitors alike would stop for a taste of her homemade arepas and empanadas. Over time, Maria's wealth grew, not in money, but in the friendships she formed and the smiles she received. Her story is a reminder that true success is measured not by what you own, but by the connections you make and the joy you bring to others. Then there's David, who came all the way from Canada. Tired of long, cold winters and the rush of city life, he made a bold decision to trade snow for sunshine. David packed up his belongings, bought a van, and set out for Aruba, seeking a simpler, more meaningful existence. Now, David's days are spent working online from his laptop, with the sound of waves as his background music and the ocean breeze as his constant companion. His office is the beach, his desk a picnic table shaded by palm trees. He's found freedom in simplicity and joy in the little things, like a morning swim or a sunset hammock nap. For David, the reward isn't just the beautiful scenery, but the sense of freedom and happiness that comes from living life on his own terms. He's discovered that you don't need a lot to feel rich, just the courage to follow your dreams and the willingness to embrace change. Both Maria and David, though from different worlds, have found a sense of belonging here. Their stories prove that you don't need great riches or fancy possessions to thrive on this island. What matters most is your spirit, your openness, and your willingness to connect with others. Aruba welcomes those who embrace its rhythm and its warm, close-knit community. Here, neighbors become friends, and friends become family. The island's true wealth lies in its people and the way they support one another. With hard work, kindness, and an open heart, anyone can build a beautiful life here. Whether you're starting over or seeking adventure, Aruba offers a place to grow, to celebrate, and to belong. Life on the island isn't about accumulating things, it's about savoring experiences, cherishing relationships, and finding happiness in simplicity. The less you own, the more you appreciate what truly matters. Here, less really is more. The gentle pace, the natural beauty, and the sense of peace that comes from living simply are the greatest treasures of all. Paradise isn't just a fantasy or a distant dream, it's a choice you make every day. It's about embracing the present, letting go of what you don't need, and opening your heart to new possibilities. And the best part, this paradise is possible for anyone, no matter where you come from. All you need is the courage to begin, and the willingness to live with joy and gratitude. Want to save money? Whether you're a budget traveler, a digital nomad, or just someone who loves a good deal, stretching your Aruban florins can make your island adventure even more rewarding. Aruba may be known for its luxury resorts and high-end experiences, but there's a whole other side to this island, one where smart spending lets you experience more for less. Start with food. Skip the touristy restaurants and eat where locals eat. Snack shops, food trucks, and Chinese-owned spots are favorites for a reason. They serve up generous portions of authentic flavors at prices that won't break the bank. Try a pastiche or a hearty plate of fried rice, and you'll see why these places are always buzzing with locals. Sharing a meal at a picnic table or chatting with the cook can lead to insider tips and new friends. For even bigger savings, shop at local grocery stores. Stock up on Dutch brands, think cheese, bread, and chocolate, that are both affordable and delicious. Aruba's tap water is not only safe, but world-class, so skip the bottled water and fill up your reusable bottle straight from the tap. Visit local markets for fresh produce and snacks, and you'll eat well without overspending. Getting around doesn't have to be expensive. Instead of renting a car, hop on the Arubus, rent a bike, or even try a scooter. Public transportation is reliable and gives you a chance to see the island from a local's perspective. Plus, cycling lets you discover hidden corners and scenic routes you'd miss in a car. The best things in Aruba are free. Spend your days snorkeling at Boca Catalina, relaxing on empty white sand beaches, or watching the sunset at Eagle Beach. These natural wonders don't cost a thing, and they're some of the most memorable experiences you'll have. Don't miss Arikok National Park, especially on free admission days. Hike the trails, spot wildlife, and take in breathtaking views. In San Nicolas, wander the streets to discover vibrant murals and local culture. From art to music, Aruba's creative spirit is everywhere, waiting to be explored without spending much. Living on a budget here isn't about missing out, it's about getting creative. Pack a picnic for the beach, cook local dishes with friends, or swap travel tips with fellow adventurers. You'll find that some of the best memories come from simple, shared experiences. By living like a local, you'll discover hidden gems, tiny cafes, secret beaches, and friendly faces. Chat with market vendors, join a local event, or ask for recommendations. These real connections make your trip richer and more meaningful. Aruba rewards those who look beyond the obvious. Venture off the beaten path, explore secluded spots, and you'll find treasures that most tourists miss. Sometimes, the best adventures are the ones you stumble upon by chance. The island's true riches aren't just in its resorts. They're in its landscapes, its people, and its culture. From panoramic views to quiet moments in nature, Aruba's beauty is everywhere if you know where to look. Make every florin count, and you'll live like a local in no time. With a little savvy and an open mind, Aruba becomes not just a destination, but a place where your adventure and your budget go further than you ever imagined. Ready for Aruba's secrets? Let's slip away from the usual tourist trails and discover the hidden side of this Caribbean paradise, a side that only the most curious travelers ever get to see. Aruba is more than just its famous beaches and bustling resorts. It's a place where magic hides in plain sight, waiting for those who are willing to look a little closer. While most visitors flock to the iconic California lighthouse for sunset, true romantics know to seek out Cerro Colorado's Lover's Bench. Perched high above the sea, this quiet spot offers a private, breathtaking view of endless blue waters and dramatic cliffs. It's the perfect place to share a moment, watch the waves crash below, and feel like you have the whole island to yourself. Hungry for something authentic? Skip the touristy restaurants and head to the fish house in Oranjestad. Here, the catch of the day is brought in by local fishermen, and the flavors are as fresh as the ocean breeze. There's no fancy decor, just honest, mouth-watering seafood that locals swear by. If you want to taste the real Aruba, this is where you start. Craving a secret beach? Tres Tropi is a tiny hidden cove with crystal-clear water and soft white sand. It's a favorite among locals for snorkeling, especially if you want to swim alongside gentle sea turtles. Most tourists drive right past, never knowing what they're missing. Here, you can float in peace, surrounded by nature's wonders. On your way to the famous natural bridge, make a stop at the Ayo Rock formations. These ancient boulders are etched with mysterious petroglyphs left by Aruba's earliest inhabitants. The site radiates a peaceful, almost mystical energy, perfect for a quiet moment of reflection or meditation. It's a reminder that Aruba's history runs deep and its stories are written in stone. These places aren't in the guidebooks, but they're the soul of Aruba. Here you'll find locals gathering for impromptu music sessions, sharing laughter, and celebrating life in the island's hidden corners. It's in these moments that you truly connect with the spirit of Aruba. The best experiences here are simple, authentic, and often free. Whether it's a picnic on a deserted beach, a meal shared with new friends at a rustic eatery, or a sunset watched in silence, these are the memories that linger long after your trip ends. So, wander off the beaten path. Let your curiosity guide you down sandy trails and through colorful alleyways. Aruba rewards those who explore with open eyes and an open heart. Every turn holds a new surprise, a hidden gem, or a story waiting to be discovered. Aruba's secrets are waiting for those who seek them. Sometimes, it's as simple as a quiet walk on a deserted beach at sunset, or the thrill of finding a perfect shell where no one else has looked. These are the moments that make your journey truly unforgettable. Go beyond the obvious, and the island will reveal its heart. That's the real adventure, discovering the hidden beauty, the local flavors, and the soulful places that make Aruba unforgettable. The best-kept secrets are yours to find, if you know where to look. Living here is about the small moments, a sunset drive through Savaneta laughter over dominoes or a neighbor helping you without hesitation. It's the kindness of strangers, the warmth of a family barbecue, and the feeling of belonging. You're welcomed not as a guest, but as family. The real treasure is in these everyday connections. It's the fisherman's extra catch, the neighbor's mango, the sound of children playing. Aruba's beauty is more than scenery, it's humanity. These moments transform a destination into a home. They're priceless, and they stay with you forever. This is the heart of island life, and it's open to anyone willing to embrace it. So, what's the secret? Paradise isn't exclusive. It's a real place, open to anyone willing to live simply and connect deeply. Aruba can be your new chapter, rich in sunshine, smiles, and meaning. Venture off the beaten path, try local flavors, and make new friends. The island will welcome you with open arms. Support local businesses, learn a little papiamento, and leave the beach better than you found it. The best things here are free: connection, kindness, and joy. Thank you for letting me share my Aruba. I hope to see you here someday. Pastiches on me.